Hi, hello, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV MSQ Let's Play. And in the last episode, we did Tamtara Deepcroft, which I totally wasn't expecting, and now I actually have no idea what's coming next, because, again, this is sort of an MSQ replay where I kind of go through a lot of the early A Realm Reborn stuff, because I just don't... Oh, that loaded immediately. Hell yeah. I just don't remember any of it anymore. Also, I apologize for no camera today. I just don't feel well today. I feel a little sleepy and a little bit in pain. So I know I probably should stop apologizing for it, but I'm a deeply anxious person. So I'll probably keep apologizing for it anyway. But let's see what Mother Mune has for us. Follow the Desert. Level 16 MSQ. Mune has information on a new task. So, you're not averse to taking a little trip? Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now off you go, Reina, and good luck. We're gonna do another dungeon? That'd be actually kind of cool. Alright, well, we'll continue doing MSQ. I know we are, if you look up to the top left, we definitely have the next Arcanist quest unlocked, but we're only level 16 MSQ, so we should probably do that and catch up. Well-heeled youth. I actually don't know it could happen to you, what that is. And again, I'm just going to kind of mainline MSQ. Please don't look at the fact that I'm not using the Aetherites. I forgot to attune to all of them. It's fine. Alright, the Quicksand. Let's see. There's Momodi. And it's been a minute since I've been to Ul'dah. I don't think I ever started in Ul'dah, actually. Welcome to the Quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... Oh, judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. Are you called Reina Morel by any chance? Mune sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? Sure. Let us speak. Into Copperbell. Oh my god, are we doing Copperbell already? What? They're just giving us a dungeon greatest hits. Okay, a dungeon tour. Momodi is waiting to brief you on your task. Okay. The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. God's almighty, another second under that sun and I would have been set afire. Take her to ale if you'd be so kind. Papa Sean! I don't know what voice I should use for him. Excellent timing, Papa Sean. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. I'm giving them like a southern accent? I don't know. So this winsome lass is the much-lauded adventurer, is she? Marvelous, marvelous. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, milady. I'm Papa Sean, formerly of the Sultan's Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you'd like to appraise Reina of her mission? To apprise Reina of her mission, even? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina & Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as Hectonkeers. Hectonkeers. Fuck. Fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which serves to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used these hectaconcheers to work their minds. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will, but as is oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the hecatoncheers rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels, so it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rise in demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. This is some Lord of the Rings shit. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. A danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. Sure. Gods bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you didn't know, Copperbell Mines are in the western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? Oh, and one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell's mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Sure. Alright, let's go. Alright, we get to do Copperbell. This is going to be like 2 dungeons back to back. I'm fucking excited. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you were the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, miss. I just hope you've got skills to go with them, cause things ain't pretty down there. The Hecatoncheers have left the place in a right state, and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old, and then the second ul'dah dynasty was still young. When the second ul'dah dynasty was still young. And it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding efforts, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for these centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches are keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. No pressure. Okay. Into a copper hell that I don't have on the map. So I'm just gonna go back to the ul'dah aetheryte, and it's gonna be fine. Hey, we mapped the realm! Yay! I'm gonna go attune to that aetheryte up there. I think that horizon. This aetheryte is going to be important later. So I'm gonna go attune to that, and then we'll go do what I think is just the dungeon right there. Yeah. Copperbell is just right up there. So we're going to go attune and then go start it. And again, leave that alone. That blue quest right there is just for the Goblet, which is the residential district of ul'dah. I will do the residential district stuff later. It's fine. Again, always do your blue quests unless you're like Val and you're kind of single-minded and you know what's what about some of the blue quests, then you can quietly ignore them. It's fine. Alright, I attuned to the aetheryte and promptly zoned out because I forgot I was still recording this while I was running around. It's fine. We tuned. Let's go. The Copperbell. Alright. What are these? Drunken stag. Well, it is what it is, but even if there's no work to be had here, there's always a place for a man with a strong back who knows how to swing a pickaxe. That would be Balmung. Beasts, demons, Garleans, it's a pain in the bloody arse, whatever it is. How's a man supposed to feed himself? I don't know. Alright, we're in the Copperbell Mines. Well, we're in the entrance to the Copperbell Mines. I'm so excited for this. I can't believe we're getting to do all these so fast. I really have no memory of doing these because, again, I was a little overwhelmed early in and kind of ignored everything. And I probably shouldn't have, but I did skip some cutscenes at first because I was just overwhelmed and, you know, so it was just a little confusing. But now here we are. We're going back to it. These two are here again. We found Dolorous Bear and his entire party dead. What? The giants were thorough in their work. What? Judging by their tracks, it would seem they tried to rush a horde of the creatures. I cannot say for sure what drove an experienced crew like theirs to throw caution to the wind, but I do have my suspicions. We are all our own worst critics, and our desire to better past achievements can rob us of good sense. Thus do we become more given to recklessness. I mean, this is good life advice, right? Like, we're all our own worst critics. Sometimes we jump into things because we feel desperate to prove ourselves. And, like, you don't necessarily need to do that, and it might cost you. While it is important to have goals, one must not fixate upon them to the exclusion of all else. Do so, and one will surely pay the price, as Dolorous Bear and his comrades did this day. Dang. I've been an adventurer for long years, and borne witness to many a pivotal moment in history. Though the times may have changed, the essence of our trade has not. Adventuring has ever been a quest for self-betterment through challenges freely faced, and ever shall it remain so. As an adventurer becomes more experienced, he will naturally acquire a love of justice and an understanding of the spirit of self-sacrifice. Such experience cannot be measured in any tangible way, yet it most assuredly shapes who we are, grounded as it is in the decision we have made on our journey, and their consequences, good or ill. I sense a light within you, young one. Literally, I'm the warrior of light to be. Hi. And it tells me you are destined for greatness. Thank you. I am the protagonist. Bibamai. These stone torches are in charge of security within Copperbell Mines. Access is restricted until we can better assess what exactly has transpired here. Only those with permission may enter. Yes, you know. Yeah. There has been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained, but for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the Hecton cures? I didn't think that Papa Sean would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter at will. Let's go. Alright, duty support number 3. Let's go. Enter Copperbell Mines with a party of NPCs. Oh, let's go. Eager Marauder, we meet again. My trio, my Eager Marauder, my Eager Conjurer, my Eager Thaumaturge. Let us begin. After I make everyone suffer by not immediately clicking this button. Okay, forgive me, I'm going. It stresses me out. Me trying to troll anyone watching this and get stressed out by own shenanigans. Oh, this is so cool. All right, my eager friends, let us begin. I'm actually very curious about this. Look at my little thing that I have still not updated because I still keep not realizing we are doing this. Party port duty menu. Oh, hit me. There is a mechanic in this dungeon that makes me very curious how the NPCs will carry it out because it does require a little bit of teamwork. Oh, I should summon my carbuncle. It's like, why do I have a Carby? Come on. Believe in you. There you go. I don't think I can go more. I am going to try and pull a little more just to continue to test the limit of the AI program of this NPC. I'm still in an impatient tank main is what that translates into. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Eager Marauder will no doubt eagerly stand up to the challenge. I'm sure he likes it. Probably. Ruby Ruin takes forever, and then it gets interrupted every time. Sealed blasting door. Door is locked tight. Did I do that thing again? I did. Again, everyone I play this game with is like, of course Val didn't pick up the object. I super didn't. Open the sealed door with the key. Let's go. Pull the lever, Kronk. Oh, y'all gonna come in here? Hey, buddies? You gonna... No? No coming in. Okay. Well, goodbye. Normally you wait for your party to be in this, but everybody just didn't want to come in here. I don't know what that means for me. My carbon will respawn with me at least. Okay. Everyone poured it in. I was like, I am in danger. Brigands are cute. Always makes me a little sad when I have to fight them. They're very adorable. Casting Ruin, and then summoning a Topaz Carby, and forgetting I'm not the tank. Oh, right, and I wanted to pull more. Come on. Sorry. Oh god, I forgot about this. Yeah, I'm sure this is fine. I'm sure I might actually end up dying here. Please don't look at me. Okay, this might be a good place to stop and cast physic. Look at him, he's ranged through. He ranged through too. Love that for me. Wait, where is he going? I'm back. Where's everything going? Oh, some things reset. My bad. Okay. We're learning. Okay, there we go. We have our mob. It's fine. Honestly, Marauder's health is doing pretty good. The healer is pretty solid. Fuck. That's why you always cast Ruby Ruin on a high level, or high, more of a full HP than that. That was my bad. Pulling big kinda worked in that we pulled a big group, but then we pulled it all the way back. So, I don't know. I mean, I think it's still effective, which is good. It makes the dungeons go just slightly faster. I feel. Maybe you just feel more powerful because you're like attacking bigger groups and you feel like a badass. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Alright, Marauder. I believe in you. I'm gonna pull everything else. I could have kept going. Again, pulling wall to wall means like pulling all the way. But a lot of these older dungeons weren't really designed for that. Like they really don't want you to do that at all. Because you will die. Hello. I would like to attack all three of you. Okay, we'll go here. I think this is a good spot. Okay, Eager Marauder. There we go, there we go. Okay, that worked. And again, you can literally see him throwing his ranged. So he's using both his provoke and his ranged. I think that's pretty cool. Because at this level, some babbies might not even know this. But pro tanking tip, if you are tanking and you are struggling to get aggro, or maybe something is in the distance, like aggroed on a squishy and you've used provoke, your ranged attack generates enmity, which is how you basically get things to target you and aggro you instead of the squishies. You've got enmity generating abilities, like your tank stance when it's on generates enmity. That's why you should always have your tank stance on. Things like that. Pro tanking tip. I know I'm DPSing. I can't give you any advice for DPSing, but I can give you tanking tips. Because I am a tank main. And I think my friends wanted to murder me early in because I didn't know any of the tanking etiquette and I would constantly spin enemies around and not do positioning and all that fun stuff. I just didn't know. We've since graduated and I know many things. I would like to say confidently that I'm a decent tank at this. Alright. Goblins? Like a goblin? They're like little geodes, angy geode snails. They're creepier because they've got little spindly legs. Alright, so here we need some fire sand. And the powder chamber. Oh, my bad. Sorry, we need more fire sand than that. We're gonna blow it up. Explosions! And we put it in the powder chamber. Add 12 ounces of fire sand. And we use this blasting device. And then voila! Now we go fight this Angie giant, which honestly I feel a little bad fighting them at this point because like they have every right to be pissed off. They were like imprisoned for hundreds of years, like hundreds of years. Interesting. Okay, I don't know if you saw that. Hold on, we're gonna go this way. Maybe he'll do it again. Oh, not that close. Yeah. Oh, this is new. I have no memory of this place. What? I was gonna say he did the tank buster indicator. I'm sorry, I stopped actually attacking. I'm being a bad DPS. But the tank buster indicator, they must have updated this fight because I haven't done Copperbell in a long time. There definitely are not tank buster indicators. So they've changed in more recent expansions. You'll know something is a tank buster because there's just a giant red warning sign that comes up on the tank or whoever's being targeted for the tank buster. If you're not the tank, you're going to perish and you might as well say your last words and I'm sorry, because that means the tank has either died or failed to keep aggro and you, the all-powerful DPS, have enmitied over them and are now the tank. But yeah, they definitely weren't using that this early in at that point, so they added that in. That's fun. See? That is definitely a tank buster move. So that big old, like, don't be there. That's so neat. Oh, I love this. See, it's things like this, because they're slowly updating the older content to be a little more in line with the things that they have streamlined over the last 10, 11 years. I really love seeing that, honestly. That's really cool. We did it! Got the tiny key that I promise I will pick up. And a treasure coffer. A plundered salada. Can I wear you? No. Can I wear anything? No. Unlock the door. Shaft B4. I think there's a treasure chest back here. Yes. Plundered earrings. I have my Minfina's earrings still, so I don't need those, but I can sell them. Alright. Pull the lava! Because they're not going to come in here for whatever reason. And we're going down. Down in an earlier mine shaft round. I don't know. I'm a little sleepy, like I said. It's kind of obvious, I think. Alright, I think we gotta get some fire sand, and some of it might be in here. This might be a treasure chest room. I actually don't remember some of this. I admit, a lot of this dungeon, I was just following other people who knew what they were doing vaguely. I don't really have as much of a good memory of these dungeons. I haven't done them a whole lot. The errant soul. I'll let them attack that one. I think they're all attacking the Spriggan, which is less great, but that's okay. I love seeing even the Conjurer attacking stuff, because, like, yes, that is what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, the fire sand's, like, right there. It's like, I'm pretty sure there was something in here. I think we need 12. I think we gotta get a little more. Yeah, I think it's gonna tell me I need 12. Yeah. So both of these chambers have the blast, the Baja blasting. It is interesting though, now that I'm thinking about it. They updated this one, but they didn't update Tamtara. So I don't know that we ever got to a tank buster on Tamtara, now that I'm pondering it. Where's the Sasha? Maybe they just didn't... all this stuff is for warriors. Or for physical use, not magical users. That's okay. We're still very cute. I would hate to have to update this look anyway, because this is like a look for her. Boom. Alright. Arrive in shaft E2. I'm getting more fire sand already. I'm sure that's fine. Okay, this is new. So, in the past, this was a thing. Maybe it isn't new. Maybe we still fight it the same way. I don't think we do. They've changed this. So in the past, this was a thing where someone had to go attract the Icar. The Icarus boy. Yeah, no, that's a tank buster. This is new. I haven't seen this. Holy heck. And you would, like, the tank would have to distract it, and you would have to drop a bomb, like, from a blasting device thing, and then go and kill the bomb, and you would have to put the Icar in the AoE radius, and it was always very difficult. Oh, shit, there's that. I don't know what this does. Oh. These are more current mechanics than old mechanics. I love this. This is kind of teaching you mechanics that you use currently, like, you know, the tank buster, kind of giving you hints as to, like, maybe move away from these things and they're gonna drop puddles. Whereas in Copperbell in the past, it was really hard to intuit. Yeah, you need to drop this bomb on this Icar, and then the Icar, like, gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And you had to do it like 3 times, and then it turned into a bunch of little Icarus friends, and then you could kill them all. And it wasn't really what's the word I'm looking for? Efficient. And it's also not really a play style that the game uses anymore. Like, we don't do that. I don't know. They've done a better job of streamlining the fighting combat hints, and this is very cool. I like this. I'm actually a really big fan of this. It's nice. It's also less confusing for newbies, because newbies would not know, hey, you don't really want to kill the bomb with the syrup friend not in it. Oh, I leveled up. Oh, yeah. So, like, this is just nicer. And then, of course, you would still end and it would give you fire sand. You would still blow up the chamber. And so, like, nothing else has changed. Now I'm actually... Oh, dang it. I already had that. Okay. So I'm really curious what the final boss is going to look like. Because, like, holy shit. That's actually really cool. This is what I mean, but like I wanted to go back and try out the NPC stuff and like try the older content because like they've changed some things to make it a little more accessible, and I really kind of love that. It's very cool to see. All right, buddy, we're gonna... Can we go this way? I don't know what this is. Hold on. Oh, this is just one giant connected thing. Okay. Oh, there's treasure over here. Don't look at me. I'm absolutely, perhaps, making bad life choices. Oh, okay. I really wish I had my... Oh, no. No. This is bad. Hold on. I'm gonna have to help with the physics. Alright, there we go. Yeah, the Marauder's getting beat up by a lot of stuff. Oh, and I messed up my rotation. Sure, that's fine. He's also getting poisoned. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Oh no. I might be poisoned. Oh no, I did get poisoned. Oh, buddy. Okay, hold on. We're in a vicious cycle here. I gotta kill some of the things killing him. This is maybe why you don't pull too big for your poor NPCs. It's alright though, I have a physic. I promise he's not gonna die. Probably. Please note this physic stops having any substantial impact fairly quickly, and if your healer isn't healing you enough, you're going to perish. It's okay. But for now, this physic is helpful, and I should probably make sure he doesn't die. Oh, and he's mitigating? He's using his mitigate? Look at that rampart. Oh my god. Eager Marauder for MVP. Oh my goodness. There we go. I think we're in the clear. Don't think he'll die now. But oh my goodness, that was the fun. And that's sort of why you be careful when you pull big, because if your baby tank and your baby healer, more importantly, don't know what to do, you will kill everyone and everyone will feel overwhelmed and it won't be fun anymore, and that's not really the vibe you want. So don't do this unless you're with an experienced party. Don't be me. I mostly just can do that because they're NPCs, but I wouldn't do that to randos, like ever. That's just mean. Unless they tell me I can. Sometimes if you're doing this with randos and they're not completely brand new, or they're new but they've learned some stuff from friends or something, they'll tell you, hey, you can pull big, it's okay. Wait for someone to tell you that though before like you do it. Again, I can only give you tank advice. What's a hippo surf? I know a hippo grip, but a hippo surf is like a little bit of a greyhoundish looking body there with like claws. Big velociraptor claws on the bottom. Yep, wrong button. Fine. Alright. Let's go through. Oh wait, no, not through. Up. Up this way. The treasure copper. So much treasure in this. I love this for me. Oh, but it's the literal same skirt. Cool. Okay. Great. Alright, let's see how they changed this. This looks completely different. This is not how the area looked. No more. Free. Angry. Understandably angry. Again, they were basically forced into slavery, and then yeah. Oh, I haven't been reading any of these. Masters must pay, masters must die, never again, never. Craigies the Great. I haven't read a single one of these. And 12, what is that? I'm sorry, Thaumaturge, I didn't catch that. No more fire sands. Perhaps there's more in the other room. Sorry. Make ready, everyone. The air is so still. Are we certain there's anyone in here? Okay. We got all the... Sorry for missing the dialogue, buddies. You're all great. Alright, let's do this. Geigies. At last, a leader shows himself. Go. 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 Marauder, I believe in you. Attack. There we go. I was like trying to get him to Oh, what? Oh, that's a donut? That is what we call a donut. Or in. Depending on what your brain can process and how fast. Oh shit. Oh no 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 no. This is the whole new fight. I don't know what's happening. Oh wow. They have completely changed this. Alright, another donut. I got you. So then he'll do a donut and then he'll go run a little bit to a certain direction and do an AoE. Am I right? Nope, that's a tank buster. Oh. See that? Again, that big old warning red, like caution tape almost. Don't be in it. Nice. Oh my god. Again, and there are more current markers, like the tank buster. It's getting you familiar with what the heck a tank buster looks like and what it is and why. And then this sort of like, here's a bunch of AoE stuff, so you gotta go step into the one spot that's safe. Is again kind of more current. And then learning what a donut is. You gotta get in the hitbox. Very, very smart. Oh, also I can just... I keep forgetting I can in fact LB. As a tank main, you don't usually get to. There's a couple of places where you can, but we did it! And I leveled up. Yay! I mean, again, I feel sort of bad because these boys were clearly, like, treated like shit. Yay! We did it! Go, Reina, go! Okay. I'm gonna, like, do some, G-pose shenanigans for a second. I hope one of those works. Alright. Nothing I got in here will work. 0 thing. That's fine. For me. I mean. Red log window. And then now the 2 adventurers out here are, gone. But like, again, I find it very fascinating that they just kind of drop that the NPCs, the Dolores Bear guy that you run into is just dead now. Like the giants like murdered that whole group, and that's kind of the only time you hear about that. And it's just like, oh, okay, wow. We're gonna go back and turn this in and probably call it for this episode. All right, back to the quicksand and back to Modi. Well, I'm giving sort of like a Kaylee from Firefly energy. Oh. Wait, Painted Mesa has an instance duty for me. What? What? The Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operation can resume, and ul'dah will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Sean the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momody. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. She's like right there. She can totally see me. Why is this a solo duty zone? No! Oh? Huh? Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this, paid for it with me own coin. What rot? You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. Oh, so you're racist. Great. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades. You know, help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. Ew. That was nasty. We're gonna beat this man up. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 is me witness. Is she like a Lamenson? Sounds like a pirate. Please, adventurer, help me, I beg of ye. I swear on me mother's graves I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I'd saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. We are definitely beating them up, right? Yeah, thank you. And who the hells are you? Sorry. I don't know why. The who the hells are you when you're at home? Like, I'm me. I've had enough of this. You lot, teach him a lesson. Oh, okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm like level 31. I'm over leveled for this actually. So, let's go. I'm gonna beat up racist assholes. Love that for me. Oh, but I don't have a tank. That's okay. Ugh, I'll take care of this. The rest of you can watch. Yeah, haha, this'll learn you. Good luck. You're barely harming me. Ugh, should have stopped at the 7th ale. Asshole. Stop bloody gobbling at me and give me your hand, will you? Bugger. Good shit. Bye. Plead for me. Wow. No. Bye. Boastful bodyguard, huh? Boasting is bad for you. Bye. See? Over leveled. Easy peasy. By the power of my book and my cute outfit, I smote thee. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventure. Thank you thrice over. Oh. Huh? Ow, my face. We're having a flashback. I think it's like through the echo, or I forget what it's called. We have like an ability to see people's memories. I swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. And it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? Other shit is going bad. It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their land had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our solution is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does, but I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Oh, there's so much to unpack there. I don't have enough time. Well, if things do take a turn for the worst, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. What? The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire, patrolling the streets from riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. Well, yeah, but like you're not helping them by judging them like this. You know what this place is like? You have no coin, you have no hope. So that's the problem right there, not the refugees. What will become of our city? Maybe you should do some reformation there and like, you know, in your policies for who gets aid and why. Just as a thought. Not all refugees are mad. Oh my god, not all refugees. I hate this. Some people are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Again, this is not how this works. The problem is the political landscape of the city is not helpful to people who need help. So like that's the problem. Dodo tenderloins, get your dodo tenderloins, guaranteed cheapest in Thanolin. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you think that ul'dah was well on its way to recovery. Peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. So we did get the dodo. Tenderloin. Madam, are you alright? Yep, totally fine. Totally cool. What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? You saw her buy meat, you say? That's absurd. I saw it. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? I actually don't know. Oh, whoa. Grr, I will overlook this just this once. I like how I said grr instead of like try to make the noise. Let's bless the adventure. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what the monster might have done. It don't bear thinking about. Yeah, that was bad. I'm glad that is not a thing either. Oh, that is a cute profile of us. I mean, it's just cute. Ever the selfless hero, I see. Oh, my bad. It has been a while, adventurer. Sorry, Shoal, I didn't know it was you. I have been watching you closely ever since you flew out of Limsa Lominsa. You discharged your duty as the Admiral's personal envoy with admirable humility, and you have displayed unfaltering courage in the face of danger ever since. Whensoever you came upon those in need, you gave them succor with no thought of personal gain. In summary, you have demonstrated all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. For reasons I cannot well explain, your every deed seems invariably to serve the general good, whether you mean it to or not. It is a happy knack, and one which speaks volumes for your character. Yet for all your admirable qualities, it is your gift which intrigues me most. Thanks, I guess. I speak of the visions you experience. Visions like the one you had mere moments ago, if I am not mistaken. I can provide you with the means to understand them. An acquaintance of mine is blessed with the self-same talent you see. If you so desire, I can introduce you to her. She and I fight for a common cause which would greatly benefit for your support. Oh, shit, I forgot about this part. If you would agree to lend us your strength, we should be glad to do all within our power to aid you in your personal endeavors. Think on my offer a while. Should you decide to accept it, pray speak with miqo'te. The proprietress of the Quicksand is a close friend and ally of ours. Obviously, I want to join. Can I join now? Inform her that you have been chosen by the Scions of the 7th Dawn. It's time! And she will tell you where to find us. Ah! I'm so excited. Getting to the plot. Getting to the plot. I'm just gonna go walk in front of miqo'te, but we're going to probably call it here. We'll get to the next section of MSQ in the next episode. We're gonna become a Scion. We're going on a real adventure. Well, maybe we can actually turn this in first. Hold on. Scenes like that are becoming even more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be all right. Again, that is not the narrative you want to put here, like, at SqueeNex. Working hard is nice, but, like, that is not actually what helps, like, people in actual need. You need the infrastructure, you need policy changes, you need, like, kindness and financial aid and support, and just there's a lot. Just saying, well, they should have been working on us work, like, that's not how that works. It's not. Anyway, This is a bad message. Don't take this. This is incredibly outdated. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of gentlemen's woes with the women folk from time to time. Okay, bye. Ah, Raina. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventurer. But God, it's good to see you safe and well. So look at you. No one would ever guess you'd been hard at it with giants in the dark. You're every elm the adventurer Mune said you'd be, Raina. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. I love her little hairpin. That's super cute. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Oh, hi. Thank you for sparing time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. Hi. My name is Etta. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Veer, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing of your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the woman you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I'm inspired, just as Veer once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I'll go back to the village of my birth and begin training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask your name. It's Raina. Raina Morel. Raina Morel. I shan't forget. Thank you, Raina Morel. I pray we will meet again. Fare you well. I think you do meet her again. Somewhere. She seems familiar. Her name sounds familiar. Adventuring can be a cruel, bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Thought it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Raina. Thanks. Yeah, I cleared out your mine. Huh? What did you say? You want to know about the Scions of the 7th Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest then. Listen, Raina, the Scions ain't no ordinary folk. The work that they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're certain you still want to be involved, I'll tell you what I can. Alright, complete this, and we're gonna wait to find out more about the Scions next episode. I'm honestly genuinely so excited. We are very close to starting meeting characters that I have a lot of fondness for, and just I'm excited. Okay, but again, thank you for watching these. If you have been sticking along with my Let's Plays, thank you so much, especially with the Final Fantasy one. If you've been enjoying watching these every Friday with me, I appreciate you. Even if you watch it later, I appreciate it a lot. So till next time. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I'm just super flaily about it, and I wouldn't put so much stuff that kind of dates specifically when I recorded this, but I am going to be my short story is getting published in a literary magazine, and that's going to be available by the time this airs, actually, so that link might make its way into the description below. But yeah, your Let's Player is a published short story writer now. So I'm flaily about that, even though I'm very tired. But again, if you've been watching these, if you like the sound of my voice and stuff like that, thank you so much. Till next time.